Hi, hello, guys. How are you? I hope we are all doing well, guys. I am as well. First, I want to thank you for always coming to watch my videos, guys, and taking your time to tune in to my channel, which is our channel, Vimwelo, and watch the videos, guys. I appreciate your support and love, guys, and I do not take that for granted. I salute you, my people, and thank you so much. Guys, welcome to another overwhelming reaction video. Guys, yesterday we had breaking news about Mr. Cecil, and a lot of us, we have watched what happened yesterday. But guys, I did not touch anything about it, and I thought I have to come and address him as well and, you know, give my opinion across. For those who don't know, Mr. Cecil is a Jamaican originality, but he lives in US. He is a very old man, and he has been in connection with Ayamarwa, who is one of the biggest YouTubers in Kenya. But through Ayamarwa, Mr. Cecil has come to know a village in Kenya called Nyambuhanze. And he knew this through Ayamarwa because Ayamarwa invited him and introduced him to his villagers. So Mr. Cecil started helping one of the, ladies. She is a widow and her name is Passy. He offered to pay school fees for one of her children. However, he went through this time he's been helping the child to go to school. Mr. Cecil started displaying some unacceptable behavior. He had started giving the girl, the young lady, Passy, some conditions because he is helping her child. He's reached to a point where he started forcing her to send him some photos of her, indecent photos to him. Himself, he started sending some indecent photos to Passy and forcing Passy to a lot of things just for the name of helping just one child to go to school. Mr. Cecil is an old man who's got a wife. He's got children and grandchildren. So we should think he need to be a very respectable man for his age. But he has brought himself to the face of media like a pervert. It's very ashaming. He is a shameless man. Mr. Cecil made a travel to Kenya. And during his travel, when he arrived to Nairobi, he gave a call to the Passy, who is the mother of the child he tends to help. And he was asking her to come and join him in the hotel in Nairobi. Where this lady lives in her village is almost 10 hours to 11 hours from the village to reach to the capital, which is Nairobi. He was insisting to her she should take a bus and come to the city and join him to the hotel, which he claims to have had booked for 4 days. During their conversation, Mr. Cecil had just said to Passy all the things he is expecting from this, widow lady. She have other children, but Mr. Cecil has just given a support to one child. But because of that, he is telling this lady so nasty things, which she need to come and meet him to Nairobi, and they should do. And then they should travel back to the village together. What a shame. He went to an extent where he was telling Passy to come and suck his manhood. These are words I cannot even want to talk about. I don't want to say them. Guys, there is a clip where Passy came and exposed Mr. Cecil to all his, dirty things he was saying to her. In the conversation, my people, you're gonna hear that Mr. Cecil was pushing Passy so much. He was pushing her. And all these shameless things he was telling her, absolutely out of order. He is a nasty, nasty human being who shouldn't, be given a chance to go anywhere near innocent people, vulnerable people. He shouldn't be given that opportunity at all, at all.
Video, guys. Okay, guys, here it's Passy and one-on-one, guys, and I asking the camera to use it to make my video clear because the evidence is on my phone.
Exactly.
And I actually have two phones, and all of those two phones have an evidence. But let me start with the evidence which is in this phone, guys. Yeah, guys, because people, they are calling me a scammer, Mr. Cecil. After I dump Cecil, I don't want his nonsense from Cecil. So now he called me some names. Now they bring even Madam Judy to the YouTube, to the platform to talk about me, guys, because me, I was not sleeping at night. I was watching actually what they are saying. So guys, maybe I'm a scam. I scam Cecil the man that he pay in the hotel. I do not going there to sleep. Still want me to send every exactly Cecil want me to send the pictures to her to pay me, and they told me that he told me even me to send the picture, and they send already to me the pictures, and they send me the pictures with the other ladies, other women. They say that, can you see this lady has sent me the picture, the good style, send me, you too send me, so I can send you money. So guys, let me show you the evidence.
You know what? Today we are going with some voice
Today, I am going to show you the evidence.
You know, when you can decide to use the picture.
If you can talk, if the way am I talking, you know, me, I was not making drama video. I was saying that, me don't want drama video, but what I see, Cecil want me to expose everything.
To expose him.
Yeah, because let me show people, guys, first. It was a file. Maybe I scam this money.
Wait, we want to add the voice.
The voice. Let us add the voice first. And that voice is here. The first one.
That is the voice call.
You have to come to Nairobi to get them. You have to come there. Okay? Just take the bus and you come there. What are you afraid of?
I can't come Nairobi.
Okay, so I'm going to lose that money that I paid them.
You can't lose. You can return back.
I tell you, they took it from my credit card, and if I did not cancel from
But
yesterday,
you leave there because you are.
I'm staying with. If I'm not there, I stay with a friend. But if you are there, I can't stay with a friend. That's why.
I'm scared to come Nairobi now. Because you are saying that. I'm scared to come in Nairobi. Because I don't like Nairobi. Why it is?
What you don't have to know that you come to the bus terminal. That's all you have to do. I will meet you at the bus terminal. You come and you stay at the bus stop, and I will take a taxi to the bus stop and meet you. What are you afraid of? Uber to come and get you and take you to the hotel. What are you afraid of?
Maybe I will see.
No, you can't. Maybe you'll see because I can't get the money back. I paid it already. Over $500 for the 5 days, 4 days.
$500.
500 US dollars for the 4 days.
Oh,
I paid them. I can send you the receipt from my credit card.
okay. Me can't come to Nairobi.
So I can't get my money back. They told me it's non-refundable. That's what they told me.
Okay.
So I'm going to lose that money then, right?
Just talk with that people. They can done for you.
You don't understand what I'm trying to explain to you. I signed the paper because you say you were coming and it says non-refundable.
Okay.
It means that they are not refunding the money.
Okay.
So all you have to do is take the bus to the terminus where the bus stops in Nairobi, and I will be there to pick you up.
Me, what I'm feeling, I can't manage your what? I can't manage
Wachiendelee kwanza.
the way you are saying.
Like what?
Like to make some. No, I can't manage to do the way you want me to do.
No, you won't do it. Just the normal.
No. I can't do that to my mouth.
No.
Guys, they want me to soak. They told me that if you will come to Nairobi, you will going to soak my penis in my mouth. That's how you hear me. I'm telling you, I can't manage the way you want me to soak your penis to my mouth because I never do that.
Imagine. So guys, this is one-on-one and this TT.
Since Passy said that she has got information about Mr. Cecil on how he has been harassing her. At some point, Passy came and decided not to expose the information. But Mr. Cecil has been going on live stream. And every single time he is doing his live stream, he is really insulting Passy. He has been calling her a scammer. He has been calling her a liar. He has been calling her all these names, trying to clear himself and trying to make himself look like he is innocent, where he isn't. This has been going on for some weeks. And poor Passy has been very patient and very quiet to an extent where so many people were starting not to believe Passy, thinking maybe she's hiding something. Although she spoke out and said, Mr. Cecil, and also guys, the other thing Passy said, they did, when all this information and the phone calls, she felt very uncomfortable and she really turned down Mr. Cecil's help or support towards her child. And I think because she said to Mr. Cecil, I don't want your help anymore because your help is having a lot of conditions. And I want to stop. I do not want you to help my child again. So Mr. Cecil, I think he was so hurt because of what Passy has come out to say and to tell him. everybody knew about it. That Miss Passy has said to Mr. Cecil, stop helping my child because I can't handle your conditions. So he was so annoyed because of that and mostly embarrassed. So he has been coming to, to make himself look like he is a very straight person, like a very innocent person. He has been coming here, calling this young lady any name he can think. And big names like to be calling her, saying she is greedy, she is selfish, and all these sorts of names. There was a point where Mr. Cecil embarrassed this young lady because they were somewhere just sitting. He had gone with her to the school where her children goes, where he do support this one child. And on the way back home, there was another people involved, not only them two. They sat down just somewhere maybe to have a quick drink before they get home. And a beggar came along begging. And Mr. Cecil asked Passy if she had money. And she said she didn't have money. And this is after he had been calling her to go to meet him in Nairobi, and she never went. So he was having something in his head, like, I'm gonna do something like to expose this girl, and which is very wrong. He asked her if she had money, she can help this beggar. And the young lady said she don't have money. This old man from USA, a Jamaican, he went straight and asked Passy, can I have your handbag? And all of a sudden, he opened the handbag and put his hands inside and found 150 Kenya shillings, which is like almost $1.25. So he started calling this girl names, saying, oh, you are greedy, you are selfish, you get help, you too, you should help. That's the only money she had. And this lady, she is a widow, and she have 4 children to raise. They are not like big kids. They are, they are just young children. How can you expect you, Grandpa Cecil, how do you expect the Passy to give her last penny to a beggar while she have children behind her? So anyway, all these things he was doing to embarrass Passy, just basically because she refused to join him in the hotel. So since then, this guy, he has been old man grandpa who haven't got manners, has been going on and calling this girl names on live streams. He's got his followers who are thick head like he is. So he been doing all this until this girl has had enough. I will put a clip of one live stream he did a couple of days ago, and where he was calling her names. And he was also calling other people's names. I'm not going to touch there now because I want to concentrate with the Passy, who is the, the widow girl. The widow, she is very young and she is a widow, my people. And she have 4 children, okay? This is why this man is taking advantage of her, because he knows she need help. So, a couple of days ago, this grandpa, Cecil, has gone on live stream and he attacked this young lady again. And these things has been going on for a few weeks now. He's coming now, now and then and talking and attacking her. So he did it. But only little he never knew. Enough is enough. So my people, yesterday, the night before yesterday, that's when he did the live, which was on a Saturday night. No, guys, Sunday night, he did the live. And exposed Passy again, because he's seen, although he comes on a live stream and call her names and say she's a liar, she's greedy, she's a scammer, she's this and that, Passy never come and attack him back. She just been quiet. So after Sunday, yesterday morning, Monday, Passy has come out and exposed Mr. Cecil. She have been recording all the phone calls. She saved all the photos, all these horrible and decent photos of naked person, this old man sending to Passy. She have saved all these things. So she came out and proved herself innocent. She did. And there is all proofs of everything. All this time, guys, can you ask yourself, all these days, this old man has been really trying to fool people. Trying to fool people to make himself look like a very decent person. What a shame. It was so bad. It was so touching. You feel so much sorry for this young lady. A big man with his wife and grandkids, very old. He is 70-something, 72, guys. All the way from US. Bullying a young lady, a widow, in a far village in Kenya. This is so wrong. It's very wrong. But Cecil, let me tell you, you asked Passy, because there was a time, there is a time you threatened Passy and said to her, if she do dare put the information out, you will send some goons to go and attack her. I remember reacting on that point. You did that. And Passy went quiet. And Passy continued to be quiet, and, you know, she didn't bother. But now you pushed and pushed and pushed her. When you saw, God wanted you, if you were a genuine person, you would not keep going on life and lying and pushing her so hard by calling her names. You will not do that. But God wanted you to come clear and people to know who you were. That's why you kept on coming on life and keep on pushing and pushing and trying to clear yourself. That's the reason, so that it can come to a point where a person now can come and really shame you on the front of the whole world. Shame on you. You deserve to be arrested, Mr. Cecil. Grandpa Cecil, you are not a man. You are worthless. Those rich people who want to help the poor people, some you will not even know they are doing it. They keep quiet. Only the action talks. Who are you and what is your dollars? Your old dollars, your old body, you know, rotten body. You want to ask this child to come and follow you, telling her not to tell anybody in the village where she is going. Her children should not know. Her mother should not know. Who the hell do you think you are, old grandpa? Shaming people of Jamaica. Trying to bring Jamaica on the, you know, on the story. How Jamaicans, they are good. How they, you know, receive people in a good way when people go to visit them. How are you receiving Kenyans when they let you in their lives? How are you receiving them? How are you treating our people? Why are you going there to try to bring your nastiness, passport bro, to the village? Why? Who gave you the authority? Who even ask you to go and dig the road in Nyambohanzi? Who did tell you? So that you want to show. This was also another thing he did. After he'd been turned down by this young lady, he came and decided to, you know, to help by clearing a road or whatever he was doing, as if he works with the Kenyan government ministry of road and whatever he is. He went on and started digging road so that he can, you know, get enough space with the car or a better road to get to his friend's house, who is this another evil boy who introduced him to the village. And why was he doing the road? Just because these girls who had let him down with all his nasty ideas, her land is at the edge by the road. So he was doing that and brought all these tractors to, to create a road. And they ended going inside to this young girl's road. They have attacked her land again during that activity in the name of, oh, we want to make a better road. Who are you to come and do roads in Kenya? Who told you? Are you mad? Who told you you can come to Kenya and start creating roads? You crazy. You can't. If I was Passy, I'll go back and take my land back. Everything you took during that, mending that road for your friend, so that you can have a smooth road to go into that brother, which is called a villa. It's so wrong, Miss Cecil Grandpa. It's so wrong what you done. And you're gonna pay for it very soon, one way or another. You're gonna pay for it. I think your wife, she's a dump as well. She's a dump woman. If she is still there with you, calling you a husband, she's dump. You have embarrassed your children. You have embarrassed your grandkids. You better stay in US. Go to Jamaica if you feel like you want to go for a holiday. Don't go back to Kenya because you're going to face it rough. You can't do that. It's not allowed. You cannot do that. You are so shameless. You are very shameless, Mr. Cecil Grandpa. Guys, he started his YouTube channel calling himself Trench Town Boy, so that when people hear the name, they can think, oh my God, here it is, a hot boy from Trench Town. Of course, we all love Trench Town because of the history of Bob Marley. But what a shame. What are you spoiling Bob Marley's village? Putting it in your profile name of disgusting channel of Passport Bro. Why? Remove Trench Town there, because even Trench Town doesn't need you with your behavior. It doesn't need you. You are embarrassing people of Trench Town. You are. You are so thick-head. Can you imagine asking Passy to come and suck your bola? Go and cut it. That cucumber of yours, go and cut and make a good salad.
The poor little widow Passy that you know is not the little widow, poor little widow that is presented to some of you by her and some other folks. Okay?
So guys, this old man, Grandpa Cecil, during his entire time, he's been trying to support Passy's child. He has never been sending his support directly to Passy. He was using other people to send the money to, and then they go with the Passy to school and pay for this child's school fees. So Gintu has come to the platform today, and he had told us about con moms and her nasty behavior, supporting Mr. Cecil, the grandpa, and the pervert, the young kids harasser, the man who is harassing young children, trying to sexually abuse them for the name he is helping and supporting their child. Not even all children, just one child. So, apparently, Con Mom is Marwa's mom. She is the one who had been receiving money from grandpa, granddad, or grandmother Cecil.
People, the same family of Kenya, they know what is going on. They know. Look at the Congrat mom. She knows what is going on. She is the person who is always transacting money from Mr. Cecil to Passy. She's the one who is making sure that Passy, she's under control.
For Passy's child. So Gintu came today and said that Con Mom has been like telling Passy not to expose Grandpa Cecil with his bad behavior. She was telling Passy not to expose him because he is the one helping her child. But guys, tell me, which mother will let an old man who is married with his old wife, with the children, big children, and grandkids?
Hello, YouTube fans.
To let him abuse a young widow just because he is sending a little donation here and there, Passy don't see this money. Even if she do see, you didn't say you want to help her child so that you can be using her and, you know, abusing her sexually. You didn't do that. She did not agree to that. So this is, let me not go back to where I came from. Let me go now to Con Mom. She said to Passy not to expose Mr. Cecil because he is helping her child. Con Mom is a lady, a woman. He is Marwa's mom. She is supposed to be a headmistress. She is a mother and a grandma and a wife. She is a church leader. What kind of advice are you, Con Mom, trying to give Passy? Why, after even telling you this is what is happening, why or knowing, why are you continuing to support Mr. Cecil with his bad behavior? Miss Con Mom, would you yourself let your child go and eat that thing Mr. Cecil is asking Passy to come and eat? Would you let one of your daughters to do that? Why are you a support of evil things? Why can't you see Passy? She's vulnerable. She need a lot of support. She need people with good vibes and caring people around her. Why would you just stand up and tell her stop exposing Cecil's?
Right now, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story right now. Passy told me, "Get to come, I have some breaking news." I ran from my home and I was riding a motorbike. And whenever I was riding a motorbike, I found that the Con Mom, she was working at Gunmo. Talk about Gunmo's position. We have a road passing outside Gunmo's and we have a black gate of Gunmo there. I passed through that road and I just left her behind. I passed once because she knows a motorbike is always run, 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 run. And she went aside and I passed with a high speed. And because whenever you are called for something, you have to rush like something else. If it was an emergency, because Passy never told me that it's going to be an emergency. She told me to run to my home right now. I have some things that I want to avail and people to know. Now I thought, okay, is it an emergency? I was running. Then whenever I passed her, she went to the side so as I could just pass. Then I came to Passy. Whenever I came and parked, Passy was speaking to a phone call somewhere, and whenever we were now conversating, what has happened, give me the small synopsis of what are you calling me for. A little bit, Con Mom saw me coming to Passy. Then she came back, and whenever she reached, without even greeting anyone, we were like 6 people evading at once at that position, and she just started without even talking to anyone. She thinks that everyone is to fear, everyone is here to be chased or to be insulted. And she came, "Oh, you Tata, you are are a very bad person and God will see you. You are a very stupid person. I don't recognize your presence. I said, stop it there. Because you are nothing. Because you stole money from the schools. That's why whenever you go to any kind of a school, a primary school, they deny her. Do you know that the con mom was being chased from a school, which was just like 4 schools? They never needed her. She was being thrown out and chased with the trees, with the logs, so as she cannot even enter to the gate, and only the police are the people who are going to rescue her. Do you know that one? Do you know the con mom is a con person? She ever scammed schools with money. Do you know that one? Do you know that the con mom was the one who said Gindu is a thief? And whenever I raised that question, I asked, why are you coming to bother me? You came for Passy. And she went to tell Passy, you know what? Don't give Gindu any information. And don't reveal any information out. And you know how we like that person. You know he's helping you. Helping for what? Helping for nonsense? That's why you are always going to the river so as you can shower and show them your bam bam. And tell us, oh, this kind of the people are narcissists and you are coming, imagine, to insult me. Yet
What nonsense advice is this? Con mom. What a shame. This con mom, with her age and her profile of a headmistress, a mother, a wife, a church leader, she had gone to the river in the village during daytime when the sun is shining, and removed all her clothes to show people with her camera, because she have a YouTube channel. She showed her people how to bathe in a river. This is how African women bathe in the river. Shame on you. You are a disgrace to all Kenyan women and mothers out there. We do not do that. You don't go to the river. You are old, you are young, you are a lady to go and remove all your clothes with your camera to show the whole world. This is in the name of using, this is how we do it in Africa. Shame on you 100 times. We don't do that. You and your children, you've been a disgrace of Kenyans. Your children, they are all over the place trying to bring Kenyans country down. As if, who are they in the Kenyan map? Who are you and your family? You cannot be even a little particle. You know, that smallest particle of Kenyan soil. You are not. But you are putting your children, they are there, going every country, calling Kenya names, putting Kenya down and its people. Shame on you with your little horrible family. With your husband harassing everybody in the village. What kind of a family is this? A caste family. You shouldn't be advising Passy to do that. You shouldn't. You should be protecting her. You should have called Mr. Grandpa Cecil the very first time he started coming on live stream and calling that young lady some names. You should have intervened like a mother, like a teacher, like a church leader, like a grandmom. You should have intervened and make peace. Not to come and tell Passy, no, you shouldn't. And then you will start harassing her all over the village. Anyway, guys, let's go to Argentina. Let's go and see flavor things with Argentina. So yeah, guys, let's go to Argentina. Yesterday, Ayamarwa and Rocio, and of course the baby Maisha, they were going to visit Romina. This time I will mention her name very well, because last time I think I was calling her Romina. Yeah, Romina is a beautiful name. Yeah, they were going there. Sorry, guys. Yes, guys, as I was saying, Marwa and Rocio and Bibi Maisha, they were going to visit Romina. And on their way, before they left, they found Rocio's mom and Mr. Luis. They were, like rearranging their very, very old photographs, which they looked quite nice. It was nice to see them during their wedding when they were young. That was a very good thing. And so now, Marwa, they went out, and as they were walking, because they walked, they never took Uber to go to Romina's house. When they were walking, Marwa came up with a story about the reasons he don't like Argentina. And I was like, what is he going to complain about now? Only to find out he is complaining that the Argentinian, when you go to visit them, they don't feed you. They don't like cook for you. This was so, I didn't understand. I didn't see that like a very point of hating something, because all these people are different. So now, he was bringing this conversation when they are going to Romina's house. For me, I found like he is now trying to see, try to like to turn things. You are just going. You don't even know how you're going to be received. You don't know what the host is planned for you. You are here now giving people, the only thing I hate about Argentina, these people, if you visit them, they cannot cook for you. You can't eat food with them. If you are hungry, guys, I was so, I was shocked. I was really shocked to hear this is the big reason this Kenge don't like Argentina. So now, I was again asking myself, this is someone who has gone over 70 countries in the world. What kind of experience has he brought to himself? This, how he is putting it, it's like these people, they cannot cook for you. No, they can. But this is also their culture. This culture is even here in Europe. You can't go to knock somebody's door and expect them to feed you. They don't do that. Something like lunch, dinner, those are things which they kind of you arrange with someone here. Even as African, we have turned to be like them when you live here for so long. And this is because sometimes you are not home. Somebody cannot just come and start knocking your door expecting you have cooked like the way we do in Africa. This is their culture. It's all over, even here in Europe where we live. If you want to go for a lunch with somebody, you have organized this, you have arranged this moment. If they are coming to your house, you have arranged it. They know, they prepare, they know so-and-so is coming to visit me, or you are going to visit someone. They will prepare. Or mostly people here, if it's a lunch thingy, people, they tend to go out for a lunch together. Not like I invite you in the house, we sit down, start eating lunch. Lunch, we tend to go outside and eat something, because lunch here is just something very light. Dinner is what matters most. Lunchtime is just something light, like maybe a sandwich, salad, very light food. Again, also when it comes for a dinner, you'll have to arrange with somebody. Somebody will be aware you are coming to their home to eat. Then there they will prepare dinner for you. If maybe you'll be organizing to go out for dinner, you go to a restaurant and eat together. But Ayamarwa did not get this thing in his head. He was, this is why I hate this. So he was mourning about it and went on and on because of food. Yeah, Ayamarwa's food is like this Kenge. Food is like, I don't know what is wrong with him. He doesn't know things. And something, if you are going to somebody for the first time, they've been there at home waiting for you. Just go and find out what they have been preparing themselves while waiting for you. Don't start judging and judging and judging. Yes, Rocio was trying to tell him this is how it goes. But again, I found like it was just a silly thing to say this after you have been traveling everywhere. He's been to Europe.
So guys, one thing I don't like here in Argentina, and when I say I don't like, it has nothing to do with hate. It's just, oh, birds live in that tree. Wow. Yeah, they live in that tree. So one thing I don't like, and it has nothing to do with hate, it's just something I don't like. Just as simple as that. Is that here, when you go to visit someone, you are not guaranteed to have food. Like,
you will have something, but doesn't mean necessarily like lunch or dinner. It depends on the time that you go.
can you imagine, guys?
Like if you go to visit for lunchtime, probably yes, because you would be at lunchtime. But if you go for tea time, you will be served tea, you know?
Only.
Mate. Yeah.
Hey.
Something sweet.
Hey.
Or at least you go for dinner, but usually you don't go to visit someone for dinner. At least it was organized before.
What?
But you don't show up for dinner without saying it.
Not like where I'm from, guys.
No.
For example, now we are going to visit someone for the first time.
Empresas
Guaranteed we would eat, enjoy, drink until we leave things on the table. But here in Argentina, guys,
Not just in Argentina, all
Hey.
countries it will be the same.
Okay.
Same code, yeah.
can you imagine that, guys? That you go visiting someone and they don't give you food. Hey, in my home, if you do that, people will not come.
They give you something, but not exactly.
No, me, I'm talking about food, like eating good. Like after you leave their home, you're not going to eat anymore that evening because you're full.
No, because not necessarily you go to visit for many hours. If you don't go for lunch or dinner, then you go earlier. You just go visit for 1 or 2 hours and you just leave, you know? You don't necessarily stay for dinner. And also, most of the time, it's not a good manner to stay if you're not invited, you know?
It's not a good manners.
You must be invited, yeah.
You in the village, how many times have you seen when we are cooking lunch, people show up and
Yeah, that's what, for me, it was shocking also, you know? For me, it was like, what disrespectful, you know, for me.
So guys, Marwa's or Mr. Kenge, Mr. Mura behavior of being disrespectful continues while they were just being hosted by Romina. When Romina was still there, they sat on the table. I think she was probably thinking about how, you know, I think they were eating or something like that. Guys, we will find the clip and see what they were doing. But the point is, Mura at some point told Rocio to tell Romina that when she comes to the village, she will enjoy more than they are enjoying in her house. That is so disrespectful. That is absolutely out of order. You don't compare people. You don't compare things like that. He did not show respect. That is so bad. If somebody comes to my house and I'm really hosting them, and they are just starting to look the way I'm doing is not good enough for them, please, open the door is open, go. Walk out and go. Don't come back even, because it's not okay. It's not on. She was doing her best. When they came, they were having cup of tea. It's a fresh homemade cup of tea. The futura, they were still peeping hot. They look really nice. Must you eat ugali wherever you go? Must somebody cook ugali? Romina don't know how to cook. Romina don't know how to cook ugali. She really welcomed you with her sister. Their style, their Argentinian style. You eat that and be satisfied. You are not staying there forever. You are not sleeping over that you're going to be saying you were sleeping hungry. You go home and eat and do whatever you want. I was so really like disappointed with this idiot. When will he really open his brain? When will he see the reality? Why is he so like a bushman? He is so ignorant, like I cannot believe it's a man who behaves like a little boy. It's so really bad. I felt sorry for Romina because she is innocent. And I'm sure what she is doing from her deep, beauty and good heart. She is giving her best at that moment. Appreciate what is there. Show respect. Give her time. See how the host goes. Don't even turn on your camera, for God's sake. Not everybody wants their house to be filmed and be known all over the world. That's one thing this Mr. Kenge don't understand. He thinks because he have a career on YouTube, everybody else is good. It has to be their, their cup of tea. No. No, you don't film people's house. They like their privacy. Most of us like that little privacy. Let those who comes to you don't know who you are, how you live. But don't just go there and, shining your camera on somebody's house like that. And on top of it, you are not even appreciating the effort they are doing to make you comfortable. That is so bad. Mura Senso. You are shameless when it comes to so many things. You are shameless. You are a waste of oxygen, to be honest, because you don't learn.
Beautiful flowers. Oh, bonita. Flores. Con sunbird. I don't think Spanish.
Hummingbirds. Hummingbird colibri.
Tell her when she comes to the village, she'll enjoy more than this. It's just, birds live in that tree. Wow. Yeah, they live in that tree. So one thing...
The other manless behavior I saw Ayamarwa having when they were hosted by Romina, it's when Romina turned her candles on. Now, Mura Senso behaves like a little, spoiled brat boy. He went ahead and took Romina's candle. It's, those building candles. They are like using batteries, They look very cute when it's dark. You can use them this time of the year during Christmas time. Easter's winter time. You can use a lot of candles if you like. Those ones, they make the house feel warm. They make the house feel, beautiful as well. And they look nice. So Romina, sorry guys. Sorry, Romina. I always call you Romina. But Romina is better. Romina went on and turned her candle on. Just, to bring this beautiful atmosphere, everything, and placed it on the table where she liked, for her guests and for herself, of course. You understand? But who is Mura Senso? He went there because there is this little, like a little ring, like a handle for this. It's like a little house of a candle, So Mura went and put his finger there and started wiggling this, the whole thing around. Are you a baby? Somebody, he hasn't had enough of rearranging Mr. Louis and his compound. Now you come to somebody's house. This is where they have positioned their stuff. This is how they have designed their decor. And where there you go. A very grown-up man like you. A man who have traveled over 70 countries in the world. You go there now, you start, wiggling her candle like this. How embarrassing is this? And why is Rushu don't say anything? If I'm with you, I will tell you, I'll put you straight, because some behavior they are not on. It's something you should know. You are a grown-up person. Let somebody come to your villa and try to touch something. You won't take it the way we know you. Even when you guys bought the sofas, you were saying people, they will be washing their hands there as if you wash your hands. And the other day you exposed your fingers, they look dark, they look black, like, like you scratch the mud like this, and they leave that blackness there, and that's how you eat your ugali. You are a very filthy, dirty man. You were telling people you are people who are like, you know, you are slaves, who you slave there and you don't pay them. That, oh, now to come to this house, you guys even changed the entrance door. You went to start going at the back. So people can, you know, like if they have to take their clothes and put brand new clothes to enter just because you have these new sofas. You wanted people to be washing their hands, everything. Nobody could go there and start moving their cushions, the cushions from this sofa to another. You are there sitting at Romina's house. You are playing with her, you know, with her deco, with her candle. What kind of behavior is this? You are just a shameless man. You are very shameless. You haven't got manners. Normally when men get to that stage where like your biological father has been showing us when they are going through this circumcision ceremony, that's when they jump from childish to become a man. But you are still back there. You are still back to that boy thing who don't listen. You are not even interested to listen. Not leave alone listening. You are not even interested to know what people are trying to, you know, to tell you. You are so thick. You are damp. I never seen a man like you. You are so damp. I wonder what these girls see in you. For sure, it was a shout out for those who are YouTubers and met you along. But they know a normal lady these days. Oh no, you are so you embarrass people. You embarrass that girl. She's Roshu. She's not even a good girl anyway. She deserves that. But you embarrass yourself. And no a decent woman will come for you, because you are not unless they come for you and then try to straighten you and tell you this is how you behave. Because you don't know nothing. You are full of embarrassment. You should be very ashamed of your behavior. Very filthy. And you were there telling you were telling people, I think you were telling this, you are redirecting this to Passy. People haven't gone to education, they don't know nothing. You don't know nothing.
Guys, Romina has decided to spike things up with nice candle. You can see Rocio through the candle. This looks like a magician, you know. Very good. And now she's
prepping you. You went to all those schools. It was a scam. You going to Colombia to teach English. It was a very big scam. Because it's English you don't know. I know it's not my language either. I had to go to school to learn about it, or, you know, to try and practice. By you to go and teach people English in another country. It was a scam. If they paid you, that was a scam. It's so many things you don't know. So many things you don't know in English. You always asking, what is this? What is this? What is this? You don't know. You are a big scammer. And now you've been scamming everywhere. You now bring that scamming filthy behavior to the village. That village of Nyambohanze you goes and, you know, show off with. It's Kenya. It's part of Kenya. And Kenyans, we are, you know, top note. We are very good and understanding people. We are. And we know how to, you know, to respect other people. We do. But not from you and from your sister and from your this other brother. There is nothing. You are not Kenyans, you guys. You are not Kenyans. You came from somewhere in the bush. So yes, this Mura Senso went to Romina's house just to embarrass her. And embarrass, you know, Rosho, which is not very nice on the camera. Because of what he was telling Rosho on the way, Romina took, you know, as I said, she cooked for them. And I think he looked at it and he was like, because he doesn't like pasta things. He want ugali. So he pretended that he was full. So he didn't eat. Who cares? Hmm? So he can go back home and cook ugali. Hmm? Don't even take him anywhere. He just gonna go and embarrass you there. People will be laughing at you. I'm telling you. There's no point. I've never seen this kind of people in my life. I haven't. They are so ignorant. Mara don't know how to sit and be decent. Men don't even talk that much. Decent men leave women for talking. Women, we are the one who like, chatting. A decent man will be coming now and then and, throw one word here. Another word here. Not talking until you cannot breathe. And start laughing like, I don't know, nowadays he is laughing with another tune. It's very, shameful. He is becoming like desperate. So he's got nothing in his head anymore. It's just like a mad man. So he really made me feel bad. I know I shouldn't feel bad. It's not my business. But excuse me, why do you come and brag here and you don't have manners? You haven't learned nothing in your life. You got nothing to shine up for. Nothing. Apart from that big block of thing you build there in the village you call villa. Which you can't even, surround everywhere to make everything, to make it a nice home. Nothing. Now you ran away to Argentina. And things are still there, posing, waiting, or maybe going worse. We saw your uncle the other day, getting a little bit of money from that Dorcas Jr. 1,000 Kenya shillings, which you cannot buy a lot either. It cannot take you from A to B. It's just there, A. 1,000 Kenya shillings is just for there. You are at the A, you cannot even move. It doesn't do much. That means, Mura Senso, you're probably not paying your uncle for being a gate man. You are not maybe paying him for him to go and ask for money. But anyway, this is a story for another day. You are very shameless. And you need to adjust if you ever one day listen. But let me tell you, because you don't want to listen to people who probably come and advise you, the world will teach you. And the world is the best teacher. I'm telling you for free. So, my guys, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your love and support. I cannot thank you enough, guys. I do appreciate you so much. I think this will be the end of today's reaction video. And guys, please keep watching. Please keep giving thumbs up. And please keep, leaving comments at the comment section. That interact. Let me get to know what you think about everything, or about the videos I've been putting out here. And yes, if there is something you think I need to do, I need to adjust, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I love you so much, guys. I love you so much. Without you, I cannot take this time to come and sit here and talk to you. So I need you. This is our channel, guys. Please continue supporting Vimwelo channel. Let's see how far we can go, guys. I love you, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. May God bless you.